Hey everyone, I hope you're all full of food and ready to celebrate the next major holiday right around the corner because the busiest month of the year is almost upon us. That's right, March. So let's get talking about March Caprice, shall we? This release will cover the basic information you need to know for our next event and some of the major updates from our previous year. First of all, I'm sure you saw that March Caprice will be happening from March 24th to March 26th, 2023. To expand on that, we'll be continuing the 3-day format from our last event, and from here on out, this will be a continued annual event, always held in late March, since, we're not called July Caprice. However, a lot of our schedule is dependent on how many people sign up. We're confident that we'll fill at least 3 days, but do keep an eye out for any changes.
We're also happy to show off our new theme for this year, created by Cabletown Art. Check out our various social media and website, marchcaprice.com, to see what we've created. I would also like to take this time to remind everyone participating to put our email, marchcaprice@gmail.com, in your contacts to avoid communication being sent to your spam. We would hate to lose contact with you just because of an algorithm. Our first addition to this event is our link tree. Visit linktree/marchcaprice to easily access all of our social media accounts, including our newest addition, Instagram. We're at MarchCapriceKH, just like our other socials. Our next addition to this event is our new organizers. Let's meet them, shall we?
Hey everyone, Lyman here. I'm super excited to be part of this year's team as one of the new organizers for March Caprice. As a huge fan of the series for over 16 years, Melody of Memory is probably one of my favorites. Its reveal felt like it was catered specifically to me, as I've always been a huge fan of rhythm games for over 18 years. Some of you may recognize me from previous years as an entry to March Caprice playing Melody of Memory blindfolded, or more recently as a tournament organizer for last year's Melody of Memory tournament. If you're familiar with the in-person fan event KH20, I was also featured as a winner for one of the Million Dreams Awards in the challenge running category. If you're interested in seeing any of this, you can find me on YouTube and Twitch as Lyman123 and on Twitter at Lyman_NT. This year, I will be helping the team even more behind the scenes as we work toward another great year with the incredible community. To start, I am happy to announce that we will be hosting another Melody of Memory tournament. Sign-ups will be opening December 1st and be closing on January 14th. More details will be released on our socials in the coming weeks. Now, as much as I'd love to sit here and talk about Melody of Memory for this entire video, I'll stop here so we can check in on the other new organizers.
Hey y'all, I'm KH Guides and I manage khguides.com, where I'm working to build the best walkthroughs and tutorials for the Kingdom Hearts series. I stream the guide building process 3 days a week on Twitch and upload new tutorial videos to the KH Guides YouTube channel. With the help of many friends, I hosted the KH20 in-person and online events earlier this year, and I've also been coordinating an upcoming Kingdom Hearts community celebration called Reconnect that's happening in Dallas in September of next year. This is my first year joining the March Caprice team as an organizer, but I had the privilege of working with the team on a few behind-the-scenes details during last year's March Caprice 2.0. I am super thrilled to be working with this group of talented creators. I'm also thrilled to announce that in celebration of Sora as the final fighter in the Smash Bros. Roster, we'll be holding a Smash Bros. Ultimate Tournament hosted by Treehouse TTV on Twitch and YouTube. Sign-ups for the tournament will open on December 1st and close on January 14th. We'll have more details for you on the March Caprice social media accounts in the coming weeks. And with that, I'll turn it over to our next new team member, Violet.
Hey, thanks, guides! Hello, everyone, I am Violet Unversed, and when I'm not working with these wonderful kids, I go a little crazy myself, working on new cosplays, as well as doing a little bit of trophy hunting. Just please don't ask how many times I've had to fight Mysterious Figure. It's too many, okay. Anyway, I am super excited to be joining the March Caprice team this year. So new for this year, we have decided to introduce the Fashion Showcase to highlight the cosplayers in the Kingdom Hearts community, similar to the concert that we used for our musicians. While cosplayers are signing up for March Caprice will automatically join into the Artist Alley, the Fashion Showcase is an optional extra event modeled after masquerades and walk-ons at in-person conventions. We are super excited to give our Kingdom Hearts cosplayers, as well as our Kingdom Hearts adjacent like Disney and Final Fantasy cosplayers, the opportunity to really show off their stuff. Any cosplayers who opted into the Fashion Showcase will receive more information shortly after all the signups close on January 14th. We cannot wait to see you there.
The Melody of Memory and Smash tournaments along with the Cosplay Showcase sound exciting. It's cool to see the new format help support our creators. Speaking of which, we've reworked some of our other categories to put them into the spotlight more. One of the pieces of feedback we received from last year was that the art didn't get showcased on social media like merchandise and videos did. We apologize that artists didn't get quite the spotlight they were hoping for from our last event. This year, we'll be reblogging more of users' art on our social media pages during the event, so everyone will see more art on their feeds. And you'll be happy to hear that we are still preventing people from right-clicking on our site in an effort to reduce art theft for NFT or AI purposes.
At our previous event, we had launched the writers category halfway through the sign-up process, and admittedly, it was not our best work. In an effort to make the writers and their work feel equal to videos and music and art, we've reworked our writers' room. First of all, we increased the word limit for works from 2,000 words to 3,000. We also want people to be able to exceed that limit if they're feeling creatively inclined. So if anyone wants to go above the 3,000 word limit, you can host it on your own writing platform, and our site will link directly to your work. If you want to stay below the 3,000 word threshold, your work will be viewable as an interactive PDF in the Writers Room section of our Artist Alley. Finally, we'll be putting advertisements for your creative works into our live stream, and we'll be tweeting about them during the event.
This year, our merchandise entries are going to have a shared slot in the scheduled programming, in addition to being part of the gallery, just like last year. This new entry in our schedule is called Infomercial. This will be a showcase of all of our merchandise entries in a QVC-style commercial, as it were, periodically on our livestream. You'll be happy to hear that the concert format for music entries will be returning. This year, anyone signing up as a music entry will be automatically entered into the concert instead of having an extra set of emails asking if you wanted to be featured. I hope you're just as excited as we are to see what the concert holds for the year. Our pre-recorded and live stream entries will function just the same as last year, but we definitely can't wait to see what our contributors have in store.
Now, I'm sure you're all anxious to know when the deadlines are for your entries. Well, let's take a look at our timeline. We announced March Caprice 3 and opened signups on November 5th, about a month ago. The signups for our Melody of Memory and Smash tournaments will open a few days from now, on December 1st. All signups, including the tournaments, will close on January 14th. With the exception of live streams, which will close on February 25th. All submissions must be completed and sent to us on March 4th. This is a bit sooner than our previous event. However, we announced our event a month earlier than last year too, so hopefully you'll have plenty of time to get those projects done before then. Be sure to check out our tutorials on what we expect to see in your presentation. Then the schedule will go live to the public on March 19th, and finally, the event will be on March 24th through the 26th. We're going to be a bit stricter with deadlines this year. That way, we can ensure smoother sailing by the time the event comes. A more detailed copy of this timeline will be on our website. Now, we'll take a moment to address some of the feedback we received from this past year's event.
I'd like it if you could stream the videos directly from your YouTube or Twitch channels rather than linking to others.
In order to effectively show off people's work, we believe that directing you straight into creator spaces will give you a more genuine experience, as doing so brings you right into their world and makes it easier to follow said creators. So we'll be continuing with the format we currently use.
Can we submit more than one entry?
Be it art, a video, or writing, in order to make sure no creator overshadows another, we're still going to have our one submission per person per category rule. That means you can only submit one time each to artistic mediums, vending mediums, video mediums, writing mediums, and musical mediums, but you may not submit multiple times within our mediums. For example, you could submit an illustration and merchandise, but you cannot submit for both a pre-recorded video and a live stream. By doing this, the workload on our end is also significantly reduced. Thank you for understanding.
We'd love to see March Caprice merchandise. Are there plans for any t-shirts or pins?
While we can't make any promises at this time, we're currently looking into options to make this possible. Please look forward to future announcements.
I'd love to see the involvement of my favorite creators somehow.
We would too. Be sure to let them know to sign up on the March Caprice website. They have to sign up just like everyone else. Even our staff members have to go through the formal sign-up process if they have an entry.
You know, I'd really love to see more art.
We would too. Be sure to let them know to sign up on our website.
Could there be a meet and greet with others who are also participating? Like an online social gathering through Discord? I would like to get to know the others who are also Cage fans.
The basis of our Discord and its voice chat rooms encapsulates this. We also hold a dance party during the event that can be used as a social event for people to mingle. As for the staff, we imagine the closing ceremonies will be similar to last year's, where there will be intros of the staff, Q&As, and behind the scenes. Otherwise, be sure to check out the creators' respective channels and engage with their communities.
In the Discord, the continuous pings at everyone every day would get annoying.
We're happy to announce that Discord has a feature that allows you to turn notifications off for a certain channel. You may be inclined to look deeper into that.
Maybe longer gaps in between videos or something like that? It slightly overwhelmed me, but I can understand there was a large quantity of submissions.
That's true. We did have a lot of submissions, and we worked very hard to create a schedule that is equal to everyone. Our website is maintained year-round and is set up in a way that after the event, you can go back and catch up on any entries you may have missed. This is also a great time to fully appreciate all entries in our Artist Alley, as they do not have scheduled showcases. We also curate playlists on our YouTube channel for easy viewing whenever you want to return to March Caprice.
I'd love to see interviews with the Kingdom Hearts voice actors.
Me too, kid.
It'd be so cool to see some competitions.
The concept of March Caprice was born out of a desire to showcase creators' work to boost engagement with other people. While we do play silly competitive-based games like Scriblio, tournaments, award shows, formal competitions that pit people's work against each other violate said credo. However, there are other Kingdom Hearts-centric events that would be perfectly suitable for those things, so be sure to check them out.
If it's not too complicated, I'd love to see a combination of music and art. Similar to Artist Alley, but with the addition of music made by fans playing while people look at the art.
We had that. Check out our Twitch and YouTube channels in the description.
Maybe have certain alerts on Twitch or chatbots that link to the particular merch artist would be good.
This is a good idea. We'll be sure to implement that for the upcoming event. We'll also be having our aforementioned infomercial to give merchandisers more of a spotlight this year.
While I understand the difficulties in scheduling, if there was a way to better accommodate creators' schedules so they could attend the event, that would be helpful.
We have announced the dates well ahead of time, a month earlier than last year. We hope you can adjust accordingly 3 months in advance. Also, you can view other people's work after the event is over.
This was my first time premiering a video, so maybe some tips on doing that somewhere in the process would have been helpful. Maybe just mentioned in one of the check-ins.
You'll be happy to know that we have made tutorial pages for every single category that guide you through the process of submitting your piece. We will also be publishing a specific participant-only Caprice Release closer to the event to walk you through our showcase, including the YouTube premiere function.
Time zones. Let us know if time zones may affect scheduling hours.
Everything on the schedule is an EDT. This has and will continue to be in the emails you receive regarding scheduling.
As always, please check out our TOS and FAQ before submitting or if you have any reoccurring questions. This concludes our Caprice Release. Thank you for joining us. We will talk again soon closer to the event. In the meantime, be sure you keep an eye on our social media channels at March Caprice KH on Instagram, Tumblr, and Twitter. March Caprice on Twitch and YouTube, our Discord channel linked in the description, and our website, marchcaprice.com.
Happy March Caprice!